Today's scripture passage comes from Luke's Gospel, 10th chapter, and it has to do with one of my favorite families, Martha, Mary, and Lazarus. And this event happens, as Luke writes it, prior to the raising of Lazarus, and it seems that Jesus has come to visit them. And while he was visiting, he was speaking, and Martha was about the business of making certain everyone had something to eat. And after a while, she gets a bit perturbed because she is the only one, it seems, that's working. So she puts her head into the room where she sees Lazarus and her sister Mary listening to Christ. And in frustration, she screams out, "Jesus, would you please have my sister Mary come and help me?" Now, she doesn't mention Lazarus, but that's another story for another day. But she wants Mary to come in there and help her do the dishes. And Jesus looks at her with love. It says to her, "Oh, Martha, you are just anxious about so many things. Mary has chosen wisely, and it won't be taken away from her." I know that for a long time it was difficult for me to understand why Jesus didn't say, help your sister. In fact, let's all go help her. But then if you think about it more deeply, Christ often said, think of me first, then all will be given to you. And it seems that Martha was more concerned about what was going on, about the feeding and taking care of folks, than she was about listening to Christ. We all have that problem. All of us are concerned about one thing or another. I know in my life when we were raising our children, we had to go to the soccer game, so I hope Mass is over. We are going to have to go to a different Mass because there's a soccer game or some kind of show or something. Not always putting Christ first. Or I'd awaken in the morning and think about all the things I had to do and get done. Not bring God into my thoughts and into my life first. And I am anxious about many things. How about you? All those things that you wake up and are concerned about at 3 o'clock in the morning. All those issues with your siblings, your parents, your children, your cousins, your aunts, your uncles. We all have those things that concern us. And it's not that they are not to concern us. Like Jesus was saying to Martha, we're going to take care of the dishes. It's just not now. Right now, listen to me. That is what our precious Lord is saying to you and I every single day. All those things that fill you with anxiety and concern and worry. Of course, they're real. But so am I. You come to me, and together, all those anxious moments will not be as heavy, would not be as anxious, because you, my friend, have listened to me.